Alrighty, we are back in with another quick update on the market this week here. So it looks like for the entire week, the market was selling off since Monday. Okay, from highs of 733.86 to lows of about 708.52. So looks like we've been just selling off since Monday. I think we're right there. Sold off to this point after market, so we can basically see this is from 736.20 to about 713 today. So 736 on Monday, down to about 713 on the day after market. So we've been consistently selling off this week, but there was lots of opportunity here. So anybody that shorted the market this past week pretty much got away with something, I would say. Wednesday was pretty nice. We saw this little bit of a V-shaped drop, and then back on the upside. Okay, same thing today. This presented itself right on market open. If we zoom in right here, same thing. We were right here, sold off to this point, and basically recovered back here. So there was an opportunity here to short, and an opportunity to basically get some money on the upside again. But you want to be careful when trading the first 15 minutes of the market because you really never know. But the first 15 minutes gives you the direction that you would go in. So these three bars represent the first 15 minutes. Henceforth, there was still a little bit of a push to the downside there. So first 15 minutes kind of gave us an indication of how the market was going to move. But once we got RSI, market was oversold right here. And we're looking at the MACD momentum line as far as the momentum waning down on the downside. We basically flipped the script on this and pushed back up on the outside, so we can actually see where the RSI was trying to touch that overbought line and pretty much plateaued the entire day today, and a little bit of movement after market, but still same level. So we'll see how it opens up Monday next week. Keep our eyes open on this. Circling back to our usual, SanDisk was down on the day, all right, 0.28%. During market hours, after market hours, looks like we went up a little bit, 0.09%. On the week here, positive 3.21% on the upside. We're looking at highs of 1840 on the week, which was Monday. Yeah, which was Monday. And looks like we just basically sold off for the rest of the week here. All right. Same thing with Micron Technology. On the day, it is down 0.78%. During market hours, after market hours, 0.28% on the downside. On the week, still positive, 0.89%, with the high of the week being 1030 and the low being 918. All right, so right now it's basically set around 964. All right, but it basically just goes to show that whenever you have to secure profits, please do secure profits. Do not dilly-dally or wait around for more movement in either direction. Palantir is up on the day, 3.44%. After market pushed down a little bit, 0.07%. So we're looking at lows on the day of 173 up to about 179. I think it even hit 181, 182. $10 move on the day, not bad. On the week, it is up 1.29%, so not bad on Palantir. Kudos. NBIS. We actually saw some nice prices on this one here today. I think it was down to about 218. But this goes to show that whenever a stock moves significantly on the upside within a short amount of time, you always want to secure profits. The stock will not keep going up forever. Okay, lock in profits. Don't take a screenshot. So this one on the week, it is down 0.48%. All right. On the week, it is down 14.71%. So high for the week, we're looking at 284. So you can imagine from 284 all the way down to about 212, 214. So anybody that had this stock prior to the earnings and it pushed up significantly on the upside, and did not secure some profits, you're kind of licking your wounds at this point. I took a little bit of a, I guess, this position on this one just to test it out, just to see if it would have movement on the upside. Nah, it was just an experiment anyways. It's basically this contract. On the month, it was at 157. Okay, so end of July 29th, it was at 151. All right, it hit 228, fell back down to about 182. All right, beginning of August. All right, right before the earnings, it was a 190, pushed up all the way to 277, 284. That was the high for the month. So why wouldn't you lock in profits from 190 all the way to 284, almost $100 price appreciation? You got to lock in some profits. Now it's basically lost a lot of those gains. So that's good. We want to see better prices, cheaper prices. That would mean we can start taking positions once we see it cheaper. Honestly, I was thinking maybe I would see it under $200, but we'll see. Keep our eyes open on this one. Okay. AMD is up on the day 0.80%. During market hours, after market hours, pushed to the downside 0.17%. On the week on this one, it is down 2.08%. High of the week was 521, pushed all the way down to about 562, trying to find its way back up. So we'll keep our eyes open on this one. Next week, I think NVIDIA is giving their earnings report next week. So we'll see what happens. But NVIDIA on the day is also down 0.96%. During market hours, after market hours, 0.24% on the upside. So overall, the market has been selling off all week. Anybody that didn't lock in profit last week, it's either, you start averaging down or wait for another uptrend here. Within this last week, NVIDIA is down 4.32%. So we're looking at highs on the week of about 227 all the way down to about 215. All right. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully we can see this under $200. That'd be great. That'd be a good deal. But of course, earnings are coming up on the 26th, I believe, 26th of August, which should be next Wednesday. Yeah, I think next Wednesday. Yeah, right there. So fingers crossed. It might go either direction. So just be careful not to take too much risk on it. Tesla is up on the day, 5.14%. During market hours, after market hours, pushed up a little bit, 0.12%. So this one was a gainer on the day, pretty good. So we're looking at 348 to about 363. On the week, it is up 6.93%. So not bad, Tesla, not bad. Anybody that took a position on this one, congratulations. Amazon, it is down 0.56% during market hours. After market hours, up 0.37%. But we can actually see where the market was selling off at market open. So from 260 on Amazon here, all the way down to 257, and then try to push its way back on the upside. But of course, we found that little bit of a cap there, 260, kind of stayed around that range throughout the day. On the week on this one, it is down 2.23%. But the reason why I'm not even surprised on this one, within the last month, they had their earnings. So we're looking at this stock from 226, went up all the way to about 285. Okay, so it is quite normal that it is selling off a little because profit taking is taking place here. And of course, market sentiment as well affects the overall trajectory of the stock. But so far, within the month, if you bought here at 226, did not sell at 285, you're still okay. You're still in profit territory, but it only matters how much more you're willing to lose if you haven't secured profits or any profits whatsoever. But that's why it's always a good thing to secure some profit whenever a stock goes up significantly within a short amount of time. So this push to the upside was pretty much within a day or two. So you always want to lock in some profits. Intel is down on the day 2.25%. Aftermarket pushed further down 0.04%, negligible. But we can actually see again, a market open, pushed on the downside. All right, try to recover a little bit there, but still stayed flat within that range there. So we'll keep our eyes open next week to see if, although the bearish sentiment will continue, or if we're gonna start recovering to the upside. But yeah, that is pretty much the recap that we had today. Stay vigilant, always keep cash. That way you can capitalize on opportunities as they present themselves. Thank you for tuning in. You have a good one.